Hi everyone. In this video, I will show you step by step how to make your own data template, which is customized to the specific data set you are interested in uploading to the ENKI servers. To begin, we will start in the ENKI Datathon folder. Click on the Make Data Template notebook. When the notebook comes up, you want to run all of the cells in the notebook, and you can accomplish this by clicking on Cell and then Run All. This will bring up the graphical user interface, which allows you to easily select the phases and the chemistries for each phase, which are present in your particular experimental dataset. On the left, you'll see a pull-down menu which has different types of phases you can add, either common phases like liquid, clinopyroxene, orthopyroxene, amphibole, etc. Pure phases, these are pure end member phases, and there is a very large list of pure end member phases which you can add. Solution phases, these are phases that represent solid solutions like feldspar, garnet, and so forth. Or if you have an exotic phase, which is not apparent in any of those lists, you can select custom phase and then add my custom phase or whatever is the more appropriate name. Once you have selected whichever phase is present, you then click Add Phase, and it will add a tab to this list. Each phase that you add can either be identified as a starter phase. This is a phase that is present in the initial charge and whose chemistry is known, or as a reaction solution phase. This is a phase that is part of a solid solution and whose chemistry may change over the course of the experiment. A single phase can be either or both a starter phase or a reaction solution phase, but it must be at least one of them. Additionally, you can add multiple chemical components and select components from a list of common oxides or a list of common elements, or if you have something that does not appear in any of those lists, you can select custom and then type in the name of your element, say, for instance, uranium. In addition, for each phase, you need to select whether this is a actually measured amount of that chemical component, of that either oxide or element, or if it is merely reported as total. If you click reported as total, you notice it inserts a little tote to the name of the phase. This appears most often for multivalent cations like iron and other transition metals, where they measure the total amount of the iron as elemental iron, but then report it, for instance, as either total FeO or total Fe2O3. For non-transitional metal oxides, the total selection will rarely come up, and this is why measured is the standard. You will then repeat this over and over, adding phases as needed. If you make a mistake, you can always delete by pressing the minus sign a particular chemical component, or if it turns out you don't need the phase at all, you can always delete the phase as a whole using the delete phase button. When you have completed your task, for instance, I will just add some olivine and some liquid here and pretend that I have filled all these out in their entirety. When you have completed that, you then can select the type of file that you wish to create. This is either a phase reaction file or an equation of state file. And the name of the file, by default, it will be called phase reaction template, or for equation of state files, it will be EOS template. But of course, you can give it whatever name you would like, and then press OK. When you press OK, if you switch back to the previous tab, you can see that your file appears here in the ENKI Datathon directory. And you are then free to download this file and begin filling it out, which we will go over in an upcoming video. Many data sets actually have both equation of state and phase reaction data associated with a single publication, and so I recommend creating one data template for each. And you can access those in the ENKI Datathon directory. Thank you very much. Good luck.